So let's talk Cartesian planes. So Cartesian planes. So all Cartesian planes have, oh wow, that's god awful. So all Cartesian planes have a vertical axis, even that's not much better. And they have a horizontal axis. The horizontal axis is labelled with X because that's our X-axis. Our Y-axis is labelled with Y. So coordinates are the numbers that are written in pairs, and they help us find a location on our Cartesian plane. It's always read X before Y. So our horizontal coordinate is read first, and then our vertical coordinate is read second. We have a coordinate 2, 3, probably one of my favorites. I have lots of favorites, particularly when it comes to math, but there are just some numbers that just make sense. Okay, so we read our 2 first. It always goes X and then Y. So our Y value is 3 and our X value is 2. And therefore we would place our coordinate where it's 2 on the X-axis and 3 on the Y-axis. Now, you wouldn't be drawing those lines in. They were just there to help you recognize where you stick your dot on your Cartesian plane. One thing I do want to mention about Cartesian planes is that the center is called the origin. It has the coordinate of 0, 0. Yeah, that looks like a face. And that is our center. So that's where origin comes from. Origin, center, beginning, state of origin. Shame. I would like to have watched that this year. Anyways, so on the left-hand side over here is the negative. So our X-axis is negative on this side of the origin. It is positive on the right-hand side. And then this is pretty much obvious, right? If you consider this, the horizontal axis as the horizon, everything above will be positive and everything below will be negative. I'm short enough, so anything below my eyesight, definitely negative. Okay, we have this coordinate here, and I'm just going to put a dot right there. So the way this coincides is I'm just going to draw some guidelines, right? They're just a guide to help us line things up. Sometimes we need them, sometimes we don't. But today we're going to need them so that I can show you. So we have our X coordinate, which is, so I'm just going to go X equals -4. We have our Y coordinate, Y equals -5. And then all you're going to do to form the coordinate X, Y is whack it in a bracket. So it will be -4, -5. Now, if you're anything like my friend, Mr. Samuel L. Jackson.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these monkey-fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane! Everybody strap in! I'm about to open some freaking windows.
Then doing too many more of these will make you want to scream. So let's just do a couple more until you get it. So I'm just going to add some extra notches. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do a couple of examples. So I have here 3, -2. So we're going to put this on the grid. So 1, 2, 3, negative 1, negative 2. I'm going to get a different color because I'm still going to use my guidelines. So 3 is here. Draw your guidelines and put your dot where they meet. And that will be 3, negative 2. So 3, negative 2. We're going to do another one. So I'm going to give you negative 1, 2. So negative 1, 2. I'm going to change the color. Going to draw my guidelines. Negative 1 because this is negative 1, which means it's on the left hand side of the origin, and 2 being a positive number means it's above my eyesight. Any guy that's taller than me is a bonus. Okay, and let's go. Now let's find the coordinates. So find. Not even going to continue that one. We're just going to draw the dots and then we're going to label them. So I'm going to do these in blue. There's 1. There's another one. So we have 2 dots. So we're going to draw our guidelines. So that one lines up with the 1 on the x-axis and the 3 on the y-axis. We're going to whack that in a bracket. So it'll be 1 horizontal first, 3, then vertical. Same process down here. So negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, which puts us at negative 4, and that is negative 2. We're going to whack it in a bracket. It's going to be negative 2 because that is our horizontal, comma, negative 4.